Before watching this swing report, it is recommended that you first watch the videos titled The Review of Fundamentals Part 1 and 2, which is posted on the Performance Golf Academy website on the YouTube channel. In this swing report, we're going to compare your swing to PGA Tour player Grant Waite. Tiger Woods said he thought Grant Waite had the best swing in golf. Okay, Dustin, let's review the fundamentals of your swing. First, let me say that you already have many of the essential fundamentals, but the purpose of this report is to identify your missing fundamentals and then select the key one or two to work on first that will lower your score the most. I always start my swing reports at the most important position, and that is the impact position. Everything the ball does is a response to the club's position at impact, and the club's position is determined by your swing form at impact. I like the nice extension you have in your left arm. I like the fact that your hands are in front of the ball, just like Grant's are. This is a pretty good position in your arms. Grant has a little bit more weight on his left foot at impact than you do. The average pro has 85% of their weight on their left side at impact. I would like to get you to get more weight on your left side. This is one of the things we worked at in our first session. Another difference in your impact position when compared to Grant's is that you have what we call spun out with your hips. You've really over-rotated your hips. You're actually facing the target too much. A lot of amateurs don't do it enough, and you've actually overdone it. You have spun the hips, and that back foot is actually off the ground too much at impact. So this is something that we'll work on as you improve your weight shift to the left and learn how to do it properly. That impact position will look more like Grant's. Now let's look at your fundamentals in your different positions before impact. Everything you do prior to impact is done for the sole purpose of arriving at a fundamentally sound impact position. Here we are at the beginning setup. Grant flares his left foot out a little bit when he sets up, and you're a little bit squared off. I would like for you to turn that out a little bit. That will facilitate a better weight shift on the downswing and will allow you to arrive with more weight on your left foot at impact. Your weight is fairly evenly distributed between the 2 feet. That's fine. Grant's a little bit more shifted to the left side. He's almost in a little mini impact position. I wouldn't mind you shifting a little bit more, but it's a minor area right now. I really like the way you have your hands in front of the golf ball. You have a nice straight line from your left arm and the shaft to the back of the ball. Having your hands in front of the ball helps keep that low point in front of the golf ball, which is very good for your impact position. Here we are in the 3 position of the backswing, and I really like the way you have your left arm extended. You're hinging your wrist properly. This part looks just like Grant. You've maintained your weight center between your 2 feet. You haven't really swayed to the right, which is good. Grant actually moves slightly to the left during his backswing to prepare for impact. But the fact that you're not swaying to the right is a positive. At the top of the backswing, you've continued to keep your weight centered. By comparison, Grant has fallen towards the target a little bit more at the top of the swing. So during his backswing, he starts to move slightly to the left side and continues that all the way through to impact. Your backswing is a little bit long, too long for an iron. This is mainly caused by the disconnect of your arms from your body. We're going to work on that early on to have you develop a core swing where you're connecting your arms to the body. I've circled your club. You have a very closed club face at the top of your swing. This is mainly due to your grip, which we'll be adjusting. This is the 5 position. This is when the left arm is parallel to the ground on the downswing. You can see how Grant has really moved strongly to the left side on the downswing. You have started to move, but you haven't traveled as far as Grant has. You can see that Grant has a stronger angle in the shaft of the club in his left arm than you do. In a sense, at the top of the backswing, your club was further back than his, and his was shorter. But on the way down, he has kept his club further back from the golf ball in the 5 position, and you're closer. So you didn't pick up any additional power by having a longer backswing. You've already lost that additional distance by the time you got to the 5 position. Most of the work that we do going forward will be teaching you how to connect your arms to your body, and this will put you into that stronger power angle that Grant has. This is the 6th position when the club is parallel to the ground on the downswing. There are some differences between your position and Grant's, but it's basically symptoms of the same problem of being disconnected. You have cast the club, you don't retain that power angle. Your hands are behind your back foot where Grant's are in front of his foot. So that boils down to having a lot more power when he gets to the golf ball. You can see how Grant's right elbow is trapped against his side. There's actually some daylight between your elbow and right side. So we're going to be doing a lot of drills where you learn how to hit the ball from a connected position. And this is some of the things that you were doing in our first session. Here we are in the 9th position. This is when the right arm is parallel to the ground. You can see how your left hand is above your right hand, whereas in Grant's, his left hand is below his right hand. He has crossed his wrist when he gets to this position. Also, Grant keeps his elbows a little bit closer together than you do. Now, I had mentioned during our session that I thought you might have a little bit of a chicken wing, that I might be able to see one in the video. You have a little one, but not near as much as I thought I would see, so it's not as bad as I had once thought. I had mentioned in our session that this is something you probably did correctly with your practice swing, but did not with the ball swing. The next video is going to show your practice swing with a driver, and then that's going to be followed by your ball swing. Your practice swing is on the left and your ball swing is on the right. You can see how with your practice swing you do let your wrist cross as you go through impact, like Grant does, but on the ball swing you tighten up and you do not cross your wrist. Here you're in the final position. You have a very good classic finish, standing tall, looking over your shoulder to the target, your weight on your left side, tip of the toe of the back foot. Very good finishing position. Overall, Dustin, you have a solid foundation of good fundamentals to build on, and we're going to continue to work on improving your swing, adding some of the missing fundamentals. We're going to initially focus on getting your weight to your left side and getting your arms connected to your core so that you can be a lot more consistent with less effort.